like my fitness, like the only reason my fitness is what it's at is because of my habits. Like I go to the gym 5 days a week. I do cardio. I eat a certain way. That's what I'm drinking.
Boom.
A whole gallon of water every single day.
I think
like
I match that thing.
yeah, exactly. It's the habits that define your success. I think that there's someone, I forgot who it was, but a book I was reading that the guy was like, I can tell who's going to be successful or not just by looking at what they're doing on a daily basis and seeing what their habits are, because the habits will create the results. Always. I mean, and that's where I have a problem with the engineers or the W-2 people that are like, hey, I'm just going to get a VA and pay them to do it for me. Okay, but where's your habit at? You need to be putting in at least an hour a day, 5 hours a week. If you aren't doing that consistently, how are you ever going to get successful at it? No different than, I want to learn to ride a bike. How many days or how many minutes a day are you putting into practicing or allocating?
So this real estate investing is a teachable skill, or making money or whatever is a teachable skill, just the same as, like you said, riding a bike, hitting a baseball, learning a language. Like you just put in your reps, like the results will come.
Yeah.
Like don't be attached.
Only if you're making the time for it, because there's so many people. But
you can't be attached to the result and being like, why don't I have a deal yet? Like you have to put the blinders on to everything around you, especially in a community, because like you have to commit to like the long-term success and enjoy the journey, because at the end of the day, he who sets the best habits and just shows up every day, I guarantee is going to win every time. Just like that mentor said, who's like, can pick people out of the room and be like, well, yeah, I know who's going to be successful in here. Yeah. Arguably the guy who puts time in the gym, because like he has a regime, like he knows how to show up every day. So you're just giving him something different to show up and do every single day.
Right. And I think that was one of the hardest things for me is like, man, I'm so successful with fitness and health and like that is like, and I started to dissect like, why is that? And it's because every day I'm putting in 2 hours into health and fitness. Like, how could you not start to be successful? Yeah. And so I talked to all these investors and people that are coming, like, how do I do it? What do I need to do? And I'm like, you need to be putting in at least 2 hours a day. Well, what do I need to do? Like, that's going to come. It's just like you doing your bartending and letting life kind of happen. If you don't know, at least be time blocking 2 hours every single day. And in those 2 hours, maybe the first week you're researching, what do I want to do? And like, by doing that for a whole week, building that habit, you start to find things. Okay, so now I know what I should be doing. Next week, I'm implementing a little bit of it, but I'm still being true to the habit of allocating 2 hours of my day to this thing that I deem is important for me to move forward.